Interest rates increased last year all over the world from basically 0% after many, many years. And mortgage rates increased accordingly to almost 5%, then they're now at 4%, 3%, something like this. I think it's stabling down currently. How did the rising interest rates impact the German real estate market last year?
Yeah, it was a shock situation in the market. I mean, from 0 to 3%, it's a tough situation. And for us, it means, I mean, we started with our selling process in Willich, and this also means that the slowdown of the whole process happened. I mean, of course, when you from 1% interest rates to 3%, it's not that the banks say, okay, of course, we give you the loan anyway. So it's happening again that a lot of people are not able to afford it anymore. So of course the calculation is different now, and this is not only for us a big impact in the sales process, but the whole market is under attack. Let's call it like this, in the hard way.
We see this when financing for clients too, that banks, it was easier to get a mortgage for 1%, let's say, and not just from your personal calculation, but also that the banks had made it easier to get a mortgage. Now it's 3%, but also 100% financing is not that easy anymore. Now they also want equity, so it makes it double tough to buy a property these days.
Correct, yeah. I mean, on the other side, it means also right now that people who are asking for buying real estate from us, we know that they are kind of solvent. So of course they have to show 30% equity, they have higher interest rates, and they have to have a capital income, or like an income, steady income per month, which needs to be higher than before. And so when people ask to buy, we kind of know that the financing is not the issue, it's just the decision process, which is now longer. So on the other side, there are not 100 people asking for one building anymore, like one apartment. It's maybe 20 people asking now, but the 20 people are more solvent. So for us, it's kind of an easier process now.
So it's actually not that bad, because there's just these 80 people, and we notice when talking to people and publishing real estate videos, of course, that a lot of people wanted to invest in real estate, but they weren't so committed maybe. And now you're saying these 80 people, basically, they just went away, but the 20 that really want to invest in real estate, they're still there. If the property makes sense, they still want to invest.
Correct, they're still there. I mean, of course, their decision-making process is longer. And for us as a developer, it also means that we have to calculate differently. I mean, our financing structure, in most of the times, is demanding like a certain rate of pre-sale quote. So that means before we start building, we need to show the bank that we sold 40%, for example, from the apartments. So then we get access to the bank loan, then we can do the construction. So, but if the sales process is taking too long, we can't start building most of the times. That means there's a huge delay in the construction process, and construction also depends on some weather influence, that we can't start building in every month of the year. So this is a huge challenge, and therefore our financing structure has to be different in the future, and we have to therefore also look for more alternative investment forms. And this is basically what we are doing every day. In this case, it's my job to check for alternative investments. And German real estate is one possible solution for this, where people or investors can say, okay, I like the project, I like the company, I want to be part of the whole process of this construction. And this is we are very thankful for this, that digitalization is making such solutions possible.
There it's actually good that interest rates increase, because your first token gives like 4%, which was unheard of. Now banks have maybe 2% something if you have a savings account, but then actually people can profit from the rising interest rate.
The investors, they can, yeah, of course. It's a huge opportunity.